Hi, my name is Diane and welcome to my channel. So today we're going to be doing another truffle, but this is going to be a red velvet truffle. And we only have a few ingredients. We have cake mix because we're not going to make it from scratch. We saved that for like Thanksgiving and Christmas. We're just doing a quick and easy one today. So we're going to use a box cake mix. If you want to make it from scratch, that is totally up to you. But we're about fast and easy right now. And of course, you can make your own homemade cream cheesecake, but we're going to use what's already made. So I have one and maybe 1.5 because I used it for something else. And then we're going to top it with chocolate. So let's get ready and get right to it. Okay, so I'm going to let my eggs go for maybe about 30 seconds. Then I'm going to throw the rest of the ingredients that come in the box mix. Okay, so there's my eggs. I let them blend for about 30 seconds. I always blend my eggs for a little bit. And then I'm going to add the water and the oil, mix it all together with the cake mix, and bake. Alrighty, how simple is that? Okay, so I have oiled and floured my pan. It's just a 9 by 13 pan. And I'm just going to pour this in, tap it a couple of times, I'm putting it in my Ninja oven. It's my Ninja Pro oven. It tends to bake things very, very well. So we're going to get this in here, let it bake off, let it cool, and we're going to assemble our red velvet truffle. That looks nice and even. We'll give it a couple of taps. And in the oven it goes. Okay, so our cake is completely cool. And what we're going to do is we're just going to cube it up. So it cooked very nicely. And we're just going to do some cubes. And you can make this truffle any time of the year. Whether it be Thanksgiving, Christmas, Juneteenth, 4th of July, just whatever you want. Of course, we know on Juneteenth, the predominant color is normally red, and so they normally have something red that they make or drink, to eat or drink. And so this would be a great addition to your Juneteenth dinner. And also just as well for Christmas. When I make it for the holidays, I normally do make it from scratch. Well, I always make it from scratch. And it takes quite a bit of time to make it from scratch. But that has that 2 cups of oil in it and buttermilk and sugar. And oh my goodness, it's just a delicious, decadent dessert to have. But we're saving time, and so we're going to just do a little cheat. Sometimes you have to do a little cheat, but we're saving time, and we're going to make this truffle, and it's going to be oh so good. Alright, stack this in our bowl for now. It smells really good. I'm going to clean up my mess, and we'll be right back. Okay, so here is all of our cake cubed up, and we're going to get our truffle bowl. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take and we're going to put some of our cheesecake mixture down in it. And I always like to give it a nice little swirl around. So we're going to put some of that in there, decent amount. And just kind of cover the bottom. Now you don't have to use a truffle bowl. You can of course just use a regular bowl that you would make anything in that has a lid on it. And then we're going to go in with our cake. That is looking so good. Wow. This is sure to be a hit. So you're going to get just mouthfuls of cake and cheesecake in there. go in with our cream cheesecake mixture. And we want to put a good amount in there. This is why I do have 2 tins of this. And I'm going to give it a swirl and just spread it around because we don't want it to be dry. All right, let's get some more in there. And you're definitely going to need 2 tins of this. Even if you make your homemade cheesecake by hand from scratch like I did, and you can go back and look at my video when I made the strawberry truffle, it makes a good amount, but you may need more. Okay, let's do that. And then we're going to go in with some more cake. Let's put it in there. And normally when I make it from scratch, I put pecans in my confectionery sugar, in my cheese, in my cream cheese. I will put pecans in it. Just put it in there and mix it together. But we're not going to put pecans in this. It's a lot of people that can't eat them. So we're going to skip the pecans, okay? But you are more than welcome. In fact, if you love nuts, and what you do, it's a great add to that. I'm going to go ahead and open up my full one now. We're going to give that a You're gonna have to stir it because it's pretty thick and congealed together. So we just give it a stir, and then we're gonna start to just dolloping it. This is layer number 2, if I counted correctly, and we're gonna have 3 layers, and then we're gonna do the spread again. You're not going to be able to prevent the inside of the cake from crumbling because it's so tender and moist, but that's okay. It's not going to show, and we're going to cover the top up anyway with our shredded chocolate. So, and then we're going to go in with more cake. I love this truffle dish, and because I love it so much, this cake made quite a bit. This cake mix made quite a bit, but it's going to be just delicious. We're almost done here. Do a little pat down because we're going to put the remainder of the cheesecake mixture on top, and we're going to top it with our chocolate candy bar. That's going to be delicious. All right, so I don't see any holes. I'll just show you how that looks. Yum yum yum. And just do a little pat to pat it down, and then we're going to put the entire rest of it on top. And I'm kind of like trying to spread it around, or put it in different places so I don't have to spread it so far. When we do spread, smooth it down in there. I do like this because it's quick and it's easy, and as I said before in my other video, this is just a quick way to make the cheesecake. If you don't have time to make it yourself and do all that blending, you can just do this and it'll be just as good. And it saved you some time in the kitchen. Y'all know I'm all about saving time. Okay, that looks perfect. Okay, now it's time to put our chocolate bar on there, and you can use whichever one you like. We're just going to curl some on top. And I put this in the refrigerator, and I'm just going to use a vegetable pillow because it will tend to start to melt if it's been setting at room temperature. So I do stick it in the refrigerator. I normally do that overnight, but all it takes is maybe a good hour for you to get it to this, to where it just doesn't melt in your hand. So you can put nuts on top of this instead of the chocolate if you want to. Traditionally it has pecans in it. So whatever you decide you want to do, that's totally up to you. Or with the extra leftover cake, I had just a little bit left over. I didn't smush it all the way down because I didn't want to have it too compacted. So I didn't do a real complete smush, but you can take that leftover cake and just crumble it up, put it right over on top of this. That would be perfect. Save you a little money. You wouldn't have to buy chocolate. And we're just going to continue with this. Okay, and here it is, all done. We have 1, 2, 3 layers of red velvet cake, and we have the cream cheese mixture in the middle of it, throughout the layers, and we have our chocolate bar on top. We're going to put it in the fridge and let it set and congeal. It's going to be delicious. I'm going to show it to you up close. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe to my channel, like my video, and please share it with others. Thanks again, and we'll see you real soon. God bless you. Absolutely delicious looking. Let's get on top of it. Wow, y'all. Look at that. Look at that. I hope you will make it. I know you will enjoy it.